Hello there. I'm a big fan of trying to survive X-only challenges. From tank only to the dreaded artillery only, there's just something delightful about winning HOI with only one type of unit on the field. But the trouble is, they're often so boring. Oh, big guns. Ooh, 4 T-34s strapped together. Though that one is actually pretty cool. I want something interesting. That's when I discovered walkers. A new mod on the workshop. This adds customizable Star Wars-esque walkers to your army, researchable through a special project. But instead of being normal and just playing a regular game of HOI to try them out, I want to win using only walkers. So, can I win as Germany using only walkers? Can my childhood dreams of driving an ATST come true? Like the video and subscribe to find out. My 75k multiplayer game is getting close. Okay, here we are, Germany. But it's going to be a very special Germany because all of these divisions, I don't want them. Instead, we're going to be making walkers. Ah, look at them. These look cool as hell. It's going to take 225 days before I can actually start making them. So we'll assign Grotte and immediately start working on them. I don't exactly know what designs they're going to give me and what kind of stats. Oh, okay, here we go. 9 org. Oh god. While that goes, in the meantime, I guess we'll be playing a pretty standard Germany game with some eco development, some civvy factories absolutely everywhere. Pretty typical research. And because I do actually need to still go down the Anschluss route, because we're going a relatively historical Germany, I will just recruit as many infantry divisions as possible. But the rule is I'm not allowed to use them in combat. I will replace them all with walkers as soon as I am able. And then actually, why not just sell all of the tanks? I don't need you. Go away. Do the standard, hire Shat, get reorganized the Wehrmacht, and then we can go war economy very early. Though it's not quite as efficient, I am going to be going down the Mifo-Bills route. I guess it just feels like it makes sense to me to do a pretty historical run, just, you know, with walkers. Oh, Mifo-Bills, I hate you. It's okay, the walkers will save us. And since we're going to be building pretty much only walkers, might as well go concentrated. Sorry, Spain, can't help you. I'm walkers only. I still don't know what a walker... Oh, hey, oh, as I'm complaining. Okay, walkers. Let's see what they are. So it's given us Von the Tractor, basic walker body. Oh, that is sick looking. Oh, that looks so cool. And it would appear it is the tank designer. So it still uses the basic tank designer. All right, very interesting. Stats on these are not great. Only 75% reliability? Oh my. Well, I guess we start making a pretty generic tank, and this is why I researched artillery. I think I'm probably going to need to go, well, close support gun probably makes the most sense, doesn't it? Let's keep close support gun on. I mean, it's going to be mainly fighting infantry anyway. Interestingly, it uses the light tank designer, Henschel. It's not very good, but okay. And I guess this is it. Oh god, it's not great. I managed to get it up to 6 kilometers an hour, at 70% reliability, 25 soft attack, only 9 armor. It's not very strong, and it has very low defense. I'm a little nervous. I'm actually going to pop in some machine guns, because I need a bit more defense, otherwise they're going to get pushed like crazy. And I guess I'll just start building the crap out of this. And we'll replace the Panzer II with the Wundertraktor. Oh god. And I guess just start making a billion of them? It's probably going to be the main thing I'm going to need. Oh my. Making the division, they count as a armor, which is hopefully good, please. And the general vibe I'm going for is that it has to have at least 50% hardness using that wonderful rule. So this is a pretty decent, I guess, starter division that I can start yeeting out en masse. It's going to be expensive. 240 walkers just for this division alone. Oh boy. Once we get some more XP, we can start to really specialize them. But for now, I'll just make this little generic walker. I'm going to use the names of the late/alternative infantry divisions. I think that sounds cool. So it's actually the Walker Libido division after a recent rejoining YouTube member. Converting everyone. Oh god. Look at that. Look how many walkers I need. I have nothing. Start trying to fix our Mifo-Bills. I don't care about Hungary. I don't want to have any alliances. I've never really looked at the Henschel Fast Tanks designer bonuses. Why is this one called Improved Boogies? All right, well, it's reliability. That's what matters. Yes, please. I was really worried that the mod creator hadn't put walkers as anything in particular, hasn't assigned them to anything, but looking at mobile warfare doctrine and hovering over tanks and armor variants, you can very clearly see, without an icon, walker. So, mobile warfare will indeed work. Thank goodness, because otherwise I wasn't sure what I was going to do. The walkers would have been useless. Might as well go motorization drive as well. Probably should have done that first before I made the first design, but oh well. Since we do have some walkers now, I want to see how they go in combat. Let's send 4 over to Spain. Here they are, looking absolutely ill-fitting on the terrain. Look how different they look. Let's just see what happens if I send all 4 of them into one tile. Okay. That's not too bad. Obviously, they have basically no strength. Oh, this actually is a minus 90% state. I thought it was... Oh yeah, unplanned offensive. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I really wish it was easier to see where the unplanned offensive bonuses are. Even though the divisions are massively out of supply, it's pretty good. We do actually push very nicely. Oh no. Himmler! Oh, look at his face! I've just noticed it automatically generated as a new theater for the Spanish Volunteers, Imperial Spanish Volunteers. What? That's amazing. So we're like the Empire. Oh, thank you. I think we're definitely going to need some speed boosts for Anschluss because we're not going to be able to do it on our own. We do have 135 divisions out, but they're massively underdeployed. Saying that, we actually have 764,000 in the field. Ah, okay. If we yeet out these extra 60, is that going to be enough? Let me Anschluss. Please. Got 161 now, and it's still not enough for Anschluss. I miss infantry. Finally, in July. Oh, that's terrible. Got a bunch of free Waffen SS divisions, but I don't want them. Screw you. It's walkers only. I've researched medium howitzers with artillery 2, and it doesn't let me save it. I put a medium cannon in or a medium howitzer. Even if I go to light fixed superstructure, it doesn't let me save it. It just won't work. Current design cannot be used in the Walker body role. Ah, okay, so I'm limited to only light tank weapons. That is going to be hell. Oh god. It's because it won't let me save it as a tank destroyer. That's why. There's a bug. They haven't made the other roles available. It has to be Walker body. Fair enough. I think what we need to do now is start setting up our divisions because it's 1939. This is the one we've been building the whole time, and it's not very good. It's a 12 width. We got to keep it above 50% hardness, but I think we should try to get a bit thicker. Honestly, maybe just 14 is probably best. 14 width, 52% hardness, 149 soft attack. It's only got 25 org. Wait, let's do doctrines. Get some mobile warfare doctrines first. There we go. The Blitzkrieg. Much better. That's at 30. Okay, so this will be our regular division, and I think we're going to have to make an offensive template. Call it the Walker Senko after a patron. Oh, if I go all the way to 34 combat width, it unfortunately is only 49% hardness because these things just aren't very hard. I hate you. It'll have to be a 30 width. There we go. The Walker Senko. I realize this is going to take light tanks, and I have not been building light tanks. Whoopsie. And maybe in this specialized division, it should be an anti-tank force. So we should try to utilize some different walkers. Maybe we should be using a high-velocity gun. Yeah, you lose soft attack, but the hard attack is great. Also, might as well welded armor. This is going to be the resource chunker. Let's give it the tank designation so it uses a different equipment tag. And you just know, we're calling it the Yumsuck. This is just going to be expensive as hell. Okay, it was really bugging out, and I've just figured out why it would not let me add the recon company in place of the engineer. It just freaked out. So I guess I've just removed that now. Okay, no recon for me. I'm gonna fully annex Czechoslovakia because I don't want a puppet. And I feel like you didn't used to get 50% compliance in Bohemia. I thought you had to always set Slovakia as a puppet to get that, but I don't know. Who knows? Also got to make a little garrison walker guy. Here he is, just one walker and an MP. Luckily, it is very, very cheap. I think it should be reasonably cheap. Hopefully, they won't explode. Guards. Invited Italy, much to my regret. You gotta have your boy with you. Come on. What's walkers without friends? All right, here's the plan. It's the 1st of October. We're gonna try pushing. I've got a full field marshal. Oh, maybe I should assign some generals first. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Got a full field marshal all on the Polish border. Another general up in the north. And I've got my slightly more heavy unit along this little section here in Posen. And we're gonna do the pretty standard push up around Lodz and Warsaw and just try to win. Gonna have to micro the hell out of this because we are 14,000 trucks and 42,000 walkers down. This is terrible. For some reason, I can invite Yugoslavia into the faction. I'm just not going to do that. We're going to pretend that doesn't exist. One thing I will say, even though we are massively in deficit, look how cool they look. Look at them like swiveling around and stuff. They're like kick-ass walkers. This is the most badass mod ever. All right, let's do it. Let's hope we don't explode. Dear God. Obviously, we'll do Economy of Conquest. Allow me to seize those gold reserves. And you know what? That is a lot of green bubbles. Let's go. We can also do campaign instructions against Poland, giving us armor division, attack, and speed. But I don't know if walkers count as armor divisions. Oh, I don't know. It says country 7.5%. Okay. Oh, and now I've got a state plus 5%. So I think they do. They count as armor divisions for bonuses. Fantastic. Okay, let's push. It's proving very difficult to get into Warsaw. We're not very strong, but we are incredibly fast, so we can encircle so much. Just need to take Warsaw, but my God, they're last standing so heavily. All of Warsaw, and then with one more tile, There it is. Poland taken. That was pretty hard. I think we can clearly see that we've overcommitted and made way too many divisions. I might try to combine some. We lost about 3,500 walkers, which is not great. All right, we learned from Poland that our divisions were too under-equipped to be particularly useful, so I've amalgamated an entire army's worth and shrunken it a little bit. Now we only have 34,000 in deficit, and also only 8k in trucks. Not terrible. I'm almost tempted to wait now until the spring of 1940 because I'm very scared about being so under-equipped. It might be better to just wait a second and prepare to have enough walkers because we're catching up quite a lot in trucks. We can at least beat up Denmark though. There's nothing wrong with that. That's totally fine. I'm going to accept the Denmark surrender simply because I want the butterfront and the division attrition bonuses, which are quite nice. Thank you. All right, I waited a few months. I think we're ready. We've managed to catch up a little bit. We're making so many trucks. I think we're good. Let's see if we can destroy the Netherlands, Belgium, and France in under 2 months. Okay, straight away, proper green bubbles, despite the fact that we are pretty low on supply. They actually can't pierce me 100%. That's fantastic. Okay. Ooh, much faster. Okay, thank you. Oh, they've also begun attacking me along the Maginot Line of 6 French tanks. Oh, man. They can pierce me, but we are holding, relatively speaking. Taken Luxembourg, but my god, when they start last standing, it is very difficult to beat them because our divisions have just such low org. It's somehow the Belgians that are massively holding against me. The Chasseurs Ardennais are actually really strong. It's because they've got tank destroyers. Yeah, they're piercing me and are actually armored because they have tank destroyers. So my boys can't quite pierce enemy tanks. It's not good. Yes. Okay, Belgium capped somehow. Oh, because they surrendered because of the events. Fantastic. Now we just have to keep trying to push here. This is hell. Oh, gaps. All right, there we go. Belgium encircled. Now we can just pour across with, again, the huge advantage of speed being on our side here. Yes. Go, go, go. Okay, our divisions are really crappy because they're only 12 widths, but they're so fast. Oh, look at this. Look at us go. We're vrooming. We're vrooming. Actually just spilling across the French countryside. It's glorious. Take everything. And there it is. We did it. Oh my god. It's only April. We'll definitely do Vichy France. I'm trying to be relatively historical here. Oh, so much equipment. That was crazy. We lost about 6,500 walkers. So not great. And we did lose 300,000 manpower. So we kind of came off the worst there. We didn't really kill many of the English or French. So we're going to need to work on improving our divisions. I think a sea lion is definitely off the cards. Let's just start preparing for Barbarossa. It's going to take a while. I suppose we should probably send some down into Africa to try to help out. So let's send Iglesia with 12. All the way down to Sicily first, and then we'll help them out. We're going to call in Italy at the exact same time as transferring these divisions so as to hopefully not get caught by the whole British fleet. The Italians are actually taking Malta. Amazing. And there is nothing in Egypt to stop us. Okay. That's crazy. I don't know if it's that I'm crazy fast or the British AI is dumb as hell, but I have just taken Egypt and we've almost taken the Suez. We're about to take Alexandria. This is insane. We're just so speedy. I love this. This is not too dissimilar from doing a really crappy like Interwar light tank chassis only challenge, or maybe even a motorized infantry challenge. Though we're not as fast as a motorized infantry, we're just as good. 6 kilometers an hour, that is 50% faster than an infantry division. The British just cannot keep up. I'm just walking around them and encircling them. I can't even really beat them in a direct battle. I look at that. The stats are not great because the divisions are so weak and under strength, but damn, we're doing good. Well, we won Africa for Italy. Pretty simple. Like, what were they thinking? They just cannot beat me despite the fact that the infantry divisions are superior to me in stats. I'm just so fast. And look how cool I am. These guys wandering around the desert plains. I feel like I literally always forget about Greece. Damn. Probably should have been ready for that one. I realize I really should have been making mechanized equipment way sooner because it would allow me to have a little bit more infantry and still keep that 50% hardness. But here we are. We're here for now. Finally finishing up on Henschel with production efficiency caps, streamlined production. Oh, good. And a bit of extra breakthrough. Not bad at all. Probably should have picked up this a bit earlier, but we can get a production efficiency cap for assembly line optimizers, which will make our walkers even more efficient. Speaking of, we should probably try to slap in some easy maintenance. And maybe even a dozer blade now I think about it, because we kind of do need that entrenchment. Ooh, our max speed's now 7.4. God damn. And we're up to 80% reliability. Very nice. Even the Greeks cannot resist the mighty Walker. Oh Christ, my special divisions have got caught on Sicily and they've been invaded behind them. That could have been really, really bad. Jesus Christ. Let's just polish them off and get back to preparing. Yes, we can finally add some mechanized to our offensive divisions. And this allows it to stay above the 50% hardness because mechs are awesome. I love it. 32 width. All right, it's Barbarossa time, and this is the plan. I've got near enough a full field marshal's worth of units on the Soviet border. I've been amalgamating some of the divisions a little bit because I was a little scared because we still have a pretty significant deficit of 11,000 walkers. I'm trying to be smart. I've taken off one of the walkers in the regular libido division for the entire purpose of just trying to maintain the walkers. It makes the divisions worse, but honestly, I think I just need to have the walkers. It's still 12 combat whip, it's not the worst, and it's 52% hardness. The Senko boys are still nice and offensive. They've got a glorious mech. It's gonna be fine. Let's do it. Oh god. We're gonna micro the hell out of this because I am very scared, but let's go. We can always delete some divisions if we need to. Oh, Hungary's not actually in our faction. Oh, because we did the decision that meant we didn't give them things. Why have I been giving them territory then? Damn it. I also completely forgot about Yugoslavia. We have an aggression pact with Italy, which is weird. I was supposed to attack them. Okay, gotta remember to get camping instructions. Dear God, we need that. And we're pushing through in the north quite handily, but they're last standing like crazy. We are winning. We're just running out of fuel really, really quickly. It is really hard going in the center. We've actually been pushed, but in the north, they're collapsing. I wonder if I can swing south and encircle. Because they're so under-equipped, they're only at 4.6 kilometers. It's fine. As long as we can keep up at least some of our Wundertraktos, we'll be okay. Oh my god, the greatest plan ever is in motion. Can we please encircle the entire Soviet army? That would be amazing. The north is just completely collapsed. The center is truly a disaster and we are achieving nothing. But if I can encircle the entire Soviet army and win, I will be very, very pleased. There's just so much empty space. I'm just walking around them because my boys move at like 4 to 7 kilometers an hour depending on how many trucks they have. Well, maybe I should build some rail connections here. We don't have any. Yes, abandon Leningrad and give it to me. Ah, damn it. What? They just yeeted out 5 cavalry templates out of nowhere. This game. Let's move our offensive divisions all the way up and around this horrible salient and see if we can bring them here to try and push, because I am not making any gains here. They are stopping me with every division they have. I really want to do this huge pocket. Oh, seize the gold reserve of Minsk and Leningrad. It's 1 and 2%. Okay. That's cool. They abandoned Kiev. Oh my god, you fools. It's open season now. I was hoping to be able to upgrade my glorious walkers with better guns, but the best I can have is the high velocity cannon and the close support gun. Hopefully new updates will add things like heavy walkers and crazy crap like that. I want really weird, crazy walkers everywhere. Come on. God, look at this salient. It's horrible. Bloody hell, Italy. Do something about your territory, please. Oh, I have to deal with it, don't I? God damn it. And finally, come on. No. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. A ginormous pocket in the west. Actually, not as many divisions as I thought it would be, about maybe only 40. But that's fine. We'll close that off, and then we can begin the general push. We're already almost at Moscow. We're pushing heavily through the forests of the north. Just the south is going to be hell. Yes, destroy them walkers in the rain. I just really love seeing all the little walker icons firing little cannon blasts at the Soviet infantry. Yes, destroy them. And another pocket in the south managed to cut all the way down to Odessa. This is crazy. Speed. Senkos are at 7.2. As are the libidos. This is fantastic. Admittedly, we're still 18k down on walkers, 3k down on support, and 6k on trucks. We are probably going to end up at a winter halt near Stalingrad, but I think we'll get Moscow. We got a temporary halt in November. Not ideal. We're just going to prepare for a second, get some boys together. Then, as soon as we're ready, we'll push for Moscow in the south. There we go. So I think the problem is I'm relying too much on my generic weaker lads to do the majority of the pushing. I should have the Senko divisions be the ones to do most of the work, because they got mechs and they're actually bigger. They can actually do damage without just sort of catching fire and exploding the moment the enemy sees them. I've just realized I got 24 divisions just sitting here in Romania doing nothing. Why? Oh god, there's just too many. Come on, boys. We gotta push. We gotta go. The southern flank is open. It's just all on the center. It's too cold to do anything, and the attrition is too high. Funnily enough, this is actually kind of worse than Germany did historically. By the end of 1941, we were, like, supposed to be here. What's this? And we have crossed from Crimea into wherever the hell this is called, the Caucasus. Oh, yes. This is it. We could easily cross that little strait. Oh, that's nice. And we have pushed all the way in the south and managed to take this big stretch. There's nobody here. Where are they? I don't know. I don't care. We're going to have to do a general offensive now because this is the problem. You should always really have a southern field marshal front and a northern one so that when you want to push the southern one, you don't have to push the northern one. But you know what? This will keep all the divisions in the north pinned down. It's going to cost us thousands of walkers, but it's going to be worth it. Oh, they left Stalingrad empty. It's beautiful. Go, please. I know it's winter time. They still have, they've still got a lot. I mean, we haven't got Moscow yet, but that's pretty good. The fall of Stalingrad has happened. And I might be able to take Baku here if I'm really quick. All right, it's April. I want to try and take Moscow. I'm tired of waiting. Got the planning bonus from my big boys under Rommel. Let's go. I want to take Kalin and then sweep north and take Moscow. Yes. It worked. They've become distracted and they're pushing troops away. Yes. Oh boy. We've actually been cut off here. Oh god. Have we been completely cut off in the south? Is this history? Oh dear god. I think it's time we stop the attack that was going on here and reposition them in this direction to try to close this bucket. Oh lord. Alright, it's great. Let's go for a general assault. I think the Soviets are weaker than I think they are. We just gotta go. We need to fix a lot of the problems we have here, and we need to close this horrendous gap. And Moscow is ours. Oh, we've completely lost Stalingrad. Okay, we've been pushed back a lot more than I thought we were. Oh dear. Okay, we should be very careful here. There we go. Think you can encircle me? Not likely. How dare you even try? We're also quite low on trucks in general, so this is actually really bad for supply. But we are pushing, and we can do another pocket here. We've got Moscow. Oh, the push is happening. It's real. And it's just Stalingrad. Okay, we've reopened the supply connection, so hopefully we won't lose the Caucasus by such a large amount anymore. Oh my god, another pocket's developing. Oh my god, micro. Let's go. And of course, Italy's already been invaded. Time to try to save them, I guess. Pushing, it's going really well. We've got another pocket. Is Stalingrad taken? Is that enough? It's not enough. Come on. My game's frozen. So of course, it means we win. Oh, look at all the equipment. Oh, finally. Just look at the hordes of walkers still just lining the forests of the Soviets. Oh, it's beautiful. Now we just gotta liberate Italy. Just quickly polish off the British invading forces in Italy. Get them, walkers. Sadly, it looks like North Africa has been completely lost since we pulled out. The Italians just can't handle anything without the glory of the walkers. Also, I've made everyone Rex commissariats, desperately trying to get Autarky achieved. I do hate trying to fix this. I can't get the 100 tungsten. Where is it? Oh, hell, Hungary just joined the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere, which has put Yugoslavia into the Allies. Guys, come on. What are you doing to me? Tiny little D-Day. That didn't go so well for you, did it? Damn. Managed to grab a little beachhead in Portsmouth. I just really want to see the entirety of the walkers crawl over Britain. Let's go. Just look at it. Just the piles of walkers swarming over the British countryside. Oh, I love it. And there goes the UK. Just dominated across them. It's perfect. We'll just liberate Italy, and I think we can call it there. Obviously, it's not quite a world domination, but with the walkers absolutely dominating everything they run into, and now that we have finally built up a surplus of walkers, nothing can defeat us. You just slap in even more walkers. Yes, each one costs 7,000, but it doesn't matter. This mod was very, very funny. I love the idea of just piles of walkers rampaging across the world. Check the mod link in the description to give it a try yourself, though maybe don't be like me and try to suffer with walkers only, and just, play a normal game. Thank you very much for watching. Do be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video, and also suggest any future videos you'd like to see on the channel. And thank you to all the YouTube members and patrons who so graciously support this channel, and whose names you shall see shortly. Bye-bye.